everyone, welcome back to the Diabetic Diet Show. Don't forget to subscribe in the lower right hand corner, and if you'd like to be notified about future shows, click the bell that's right up on the top. Today's show is a real easy, quick meal that you can make for your family after you work all day or when you're in a hurry and you need to put together a good, quick, healthy meal with just a few ingredients. Bread, salad, and we're going to top it all with a bunch of mozzarella cheese, which is going to be really delicious. And let's salt the one side and pepper just like that. Then we need to put some spaghetti sauce in the bottom, and I'm going to put in just about enough spaghetti sauce to cover the bottom of the bowl. And then I also have some tomatoes, which I've dumped the can of tomatoes in my chopper, and I'm just going to chop them lightly, not a real lot. I don't want to turn it into tomato soup. Now, I'm not going to use all of this on the bottom, but quite a bit of it. Save like maybe that much. Here's my corn. So I throw that in the pan. I'm going to boil it. Here's the butter. Don't even have to open it. Throw it in. It'll float when it's done. Onions and garlic will cut up in a couple of minutes, but this is what it's going to look like here so far. As you noticed, I haven't even had to use a spoon or anything here. This is how easy this is to make. Let's go ahead and get these pork chops heating up while the oven is preheating to 375. So this is a canola oil, supposedly healthy for us. So just a little splash of that. Give it a little bit of a swirl. That's heating. Not going to do the corn right now, that can sit. Let's go ahead and put some salt in the corn while we're waiting for that to heat up. And some pepper. Here's fresh ground pepper that we can crack. Here is some garlic. I'll just put the bottom of the pan like that. I have some scallions here. You don't need a real lot of them. There's one on top that's pretty big. Let's see how that looks. So, try to hold on to it. These are hard because they're so little. You gotta be careful with this. So I cut that one flat side. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut right down the center so that I get something flat. So I don't have to worry about it rolling around. I smell the garlic and the oil over there, so we got to do this lickety split here, as my mother would say. Now I'm going to cut off the other side where that root was. Now right away I want to get these in this pan. Just kind of rolling my fingers over them here so they'll get in there. Anything doesn't go in the pan goes in the trash can. We don't want them to burn. Let's go ahead and get these out of here. I'm using a slotted wooden spoon so the oil will stay in the pan, but I can offload the onions and the garlic. I'm going to put the seasoned side down. There's 3 in a package here. These were a pretty good deal. These were buy one package and get a package for free, so that was pretty good. Because they're small, they'll fit just perfectly in this frying pan, and then they'll fit just perfectly in this baking dish because it's just Barb and me today. So we don't need a great big huge dish. Now let's go ahead and season those. So here's a little bit of onion powder. There's some salt. Pepper. That thing's about done. There's always more. Salt and pepper is cheap. Next I'm going to put some seasoning in with the Italian mix of tomatoes and sauce. So this is parsley. This one here is basil. I like basil a real lot. You know, basil's what you have to have on a pizza. And sometimes I buy this sauce already pre-made. Let's turn over these pork chops. I'm just cooking these pork chops on medium. Just to sear them. You could do this in a cast iron if you want. I like to heat up the oven to 500 degrees, put my cast iron in, get that thing really good and hot, slip the protector over the handle, and then use it for something like this. And then of course, you know, cast iron is always a challenge to clean. These ninja pans are so easy to clean, it's an absolute pleasure to use them. I'm going to go ahead and turn this burner off and just let these cruise for a minute. The toast, the Texas toast, just comes frozen in a package, and I just take them out, open up the package. You have to get them to thaw a little bit so that you can take them apart, and then you want to drop them in the toaster. So we'll just set that out here, and under all these lights and everything, it should warm up. And then for the salad, I'll get going on the salad after I throw these in the oven. Let's go ahead and bring this bowl right up here where I can mix it and get ready. Let's take these pork chops out of here. Ooh, that is hot. The next thing we want to do is we want to pour just a little bit of tomato sauce on top of these, just like that. If you have too much in the bottom, you can just spoon it. But you want that tomato sauce in the bottom so they don't burn. And you know, these are going to come out and be really, really juicy. Now, let's go ahead to the next step. Cheese. Lots of cheese. Little cheese is good, a lot of cheese is better. Then we are going to put some tomato sauce on top. I'm using the rest of my tomato sauce. Just like that. And the rest of my tomatoes. Smooth that out, and then some more cheese on top. cheese, tomatoes, and tomato sauce, salt and pepper, oregano, basil, parsley. Real simple. I have my lid all set. I'm going to throw this in the oven for 30 minutes. I have the timer all set and ready to go. After 10 minutes, I'm going to check it with a thermometer to make sure that the pork chops are 160, 165 degrees. I'm going to make salad dressing to go with our salads. So here I have the lettuce and it's all set and ready to go. We'll just drop these in the bowls like this and set them aside. To make my ranch salad dressing, I'm using a lot of ingredients. If you want to make it simple, if you just use mayonnaise and sour cream, you can throw some salt and pepper in there, and that would pretty much taste like ranch. But I'm going to go overboard and go ahead and go with a lot of ingredients here. So what I have is mayonnaise, and I'm going to go ahead and use a brand new mayonnaise. I normally buy the smaller bottles and find that they work pretty well for a recipe. I need some sour cream. And I'm just going to give this a stir. This was sitting in the refrigerator for a week. Just get a great big heaping spoonful of that. Then I need some milk. And you can just throw a splash in and then see what it looks like. If it's too thick, put some more in. If it's too thin, you'd have to put in some more mayonnaise. Now, for ingredients. Just simple ingredients. Black pepper. I don't want a real lot. Salt. This is bacon bits. I had this in my lineup of ingredients. I'm just going to sprinkle some of those in on the salad. They're real good. I use them in different recipes. This is dill seed. Remember, dill seed is strong, so kind of watch your shake on this. You can always add more later, my mom would say. Parsley, so I'm going to palm your hand. Garlic powder, just a little bit of garlic powder, like that, because I also have the roasted garlic. Then I have chives. The chives, what I like to do is to get a handful of them in the palm of my hand, just like this. And then I just rub my hand together, which warms them up, activates them. Of course, makes a mess all over the counter, but that's okay. That's what waste baskets are for, so no big deal. Then, I'm just going to give the stuff a little bit of a stir here. So I have the corn turned on, and it's starting to go, so it'll melt this butter. And we'll get that boiling because we are down to the last 26 seconds. And then we'll go ahead and pull this out and check the temperature with a digital thermometer. This is boiling really nice, and the neat thing about this is you pull these pork chops out of here and you have them for dinner, and then you save the rest of this and you make a pizza or something else with all that tomato sauce. because whatever you don't use doesn't go down the drain. That goes on to the next dinner because it's a well-seasoned tomato sauce. There's the garlic bread. Let's see what the meat looks like. It's already going past 165. So I'm all set. So here's my garlic bread. Here's my salad dressing. Pour that on there. And you can save the rest of that. Corn is boiling here. Let's get a nice spoon. Let's use this one here. Nice serving spoon. I pull my butter wrapper out of here. So this is our meal. This is what it looks like. Thank you for stopping by and spending some time with us today. I hope you enjoy your meal as well. And goodbye for now.